I'm with these people every step of the way.
To have someone like John Edwards come out here starts getting people to listen again and start noticing that we're still active and still in this thing.
I'm glad that we're having an impact that political candidates now have to answer and make a statement about the WGA strike. So I want to see, I'd like to see our governor have a more visible presence on this strike. I would like to see every politician. It's an enormous issue of economics, an enormous issue of people's well-being, and we're trying to bring media attention, and so thank you for being here.
Support the writers' strike. Yeah.
The last strike this big was in 1988, and there has to be a huge change right now in our media and the way we perceive residuals. And this strike has to happen. This is a necessity, and we're here till the end.
We're fighting for what the future broadcast system for television is going to be. I mean, if in 5 years from now we could all be watching everything on our computers, and if we don't get something in place now, we could certainly get screwed down the road.
Well, basically, for this very reason, GotNews.tv, you'll be able to send out this media all over the world, and actors and writers basically don't get a dime, and yet all of the large conglomerates that are producing material for distribution are making all of the coffers and sharing none.
Hey, look at the music industry. They underestimated the importance of the internet, and now you can't find a record shop anywhere in town.
To me, this is really an accident. I'm a postman from the future. I somehow slipped through a time porthole and ended up here exactly 1 year before I left. I've got a bag full of residual checks for most of these people, though, so that's convenient. Each one is made out to Joe's screenwriter for 8 cents. That's his portion of a $20 DVD sale for that movie he wrote. Right now he only gets 4. He's fighting for 8. I got good news. He wins.
Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Say goodbye to your TV show! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Say goodbye to your TV show! Hey!
If you could say anything to Rupert Murdoch right now, what would you say to him?
You have a lot of money. Share it. If I took your product and didn't pay you for it, you'd be very, very angry. Pay us for our product.
People deserve to get paid for what they do. The producers are getting all the money, and these are the people doing all the work. They're only asking for what they deserve.
My name's April. I'm a fan of Joss Whedon, Battlestar Galactica, shows like that. I'm also in the Master's Professional Writing Program at USC, so I'm out supporting the writers. My name's Allison. I'm just out here supporting the writers' strike. I'm actually a law student in the area, and this is really important. 4 cents of every DVD you buy goes to the writer who made it. Think about how much money the producers are making off of it, and do something. Sign the petition online, go to WGA.org or United Hollywood blog, and do something about it.
It's important for state legislators, my colleagues, and others in elected office to be here and to see the real entertainment industry. Because the people who are walking this line are middle-class folks who work hard to make a living for their family. They're not the, limousine-riding people that too much of the country associates with the entertainment industry. The truth is, this industry is dependent upon people who work hard to create the creative content and to make productions happen. And unfortunately, they're not being treated fairly. We're losing these jobs to other states and other countries, and it's important, I think, for everybody in political office and other leaders to fight hard to make sure that these jobs stay here in California and that the people who fill them are treated fairly in terms of their compensation.
My name's Billy Fox, and I'm a member of Local 399 Teamsters. We all realize that the future of our market and our medium is the internet. And so it's best to dig in early. Now, as a union, we are not allowed to strike. It's in our contract, but as an individual, I can choose to support whoever I want to under the Constitution. So I wholeheartedly back the WGA. I know they have been getting it stuck to them for a number of years. Just look at a typical DVD. I mean, what a slap. Here's 4 cents. Woo! It all begins with a great script, and then the producer is lucky enough to meet that person that wrote it, They go get financing, and without that great script, nothing happens.
I'm California State Assembly member Paul Krikorian, and you're watching GotNews.tv.